Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to a wet and rainy Western Province Cricket Club. We are at the Alan Lacey stand, the home of Cape Town Premier League hockey. In our matchup today, we have the All-Stars versus the Raiders in the under 18 girls section. It's a top of the table clash. Raiders are going to be hoping to put in a raiding performance versus the All-Stars, and the All-Stars are going to reciprocate that feeling by putting in an All-Star shift in this matchup. The rain has been pouring down, but the turf has been holding it well, and the girls have been bringing the heat in the games. The Raiders in the all-black kit, and the All-Stars in the white and black kit. Raiders being coached by none other than Sean Henshelwood, and the All-Stars have got marquee coach on their team, Coach Ungi Mali, leading them from the pitch side. And we are off, and the Raiders are putting on a full press from the start, looking to turn the ball over high up onto the field, but the All-Stars get out of that full press from the corner with expert efficiency, and the counter-attack is launched. Beautiful ball into the center of the D, and a clearance there by Jade the Wall Rechnart. Ball goes out into touch for a long corner for the All-Star girls. All-Stars are applying the pressure, looking to get a quick goal with just 2 minutes into the first chukka, as the ball fizzles out into touch, and a 16-yard hit for the Raiders. Big ball into the middle of the field. Beautiful dogleg pass out to Sam Flint, looking to find Hannah Henderson. And a crunch tackle. Oh, it's a great piece of play here. Good pouncing from the Raiders striker. And a hit in. And a long corner is awarded to the Raiders. End-to-end stuff here. As we see on the screen, Hannah Henderson picking up the ball, giving it off to Alexa not to take the long corner. The ball gets played wide into Sam Flint. Can they get an outcome? It's a good clearance there, out into touch, and another long corner awarded for the Raiders. Will we see an early goal here as Alexa not plays the ball into Jody Blows? Alexa being put under immense pressure, and it's a great double tackle there from the All-Star girls. But the Raiders are protecting the middle of the park exceptionally well. And the Raiders deal with the onslaught from the All-Stars as the ball goes out into touch. And a free hit for the Raiders. 3 minutes in. And so far, both teams have seen the other side of the field a couple of times. This game promises to be end-to-end stuff the entire way through. The Raiders just use a bit of patience to build up from the back, as Alexa not on the ball now, looking to find Sam Flint, but the ball goes out into touch. On our screen now we have Coach Sean Henshelwood braving the cold. And these girls don't need any warm-tops. They are warmed up with the adrenaline of playing in this top of the table clash here in the under 18 girls section. Good composure being showed here by the Raiders as they keep the ball. Beautiful piece of build-up and positional play. A big ball trying to reach that left winger. So you see Coach Ungimali on the sideline, being a general on the side. Good ball into Hannah Henderson. And she wins a foul just outside the 23-meter line. Takes it quickly, gets into the D. And this is a card being shown for the Raiders player for not retreating 5, infringing on the play. But play started from outside the 23-meter line. As we see Alexa Knott back on the ball. Big ball in. Can the defenders deal with this, and can the Raiders apply the pressure? Look to turn over the ball high up into the field. And a free hit out for the All-Stars girls. Taken quickly, still being put under immense pressure by the Raiders. Ball fizzles out into touch 4. A free hit in the 23-meter zone for the Raiders. As they look to build up yet again. Looking for that pass into the middle of the park. Sam Flint back on the ball. Can she get an outcome? Into Hannah Henderson. Ball's lifted up in the D. Beautiful piece of defense here by the All-Stars, and is driven out. All-Stars survive. That All-Star defense is prevailing for them. Can the Raiders continue with their raiding onslaught? And the ball fizzles out into touch again. Yet another free hit for the Raiders as they look to get into this beautiful interception there in the middle of the park. End-to-end stuff. This game has definitely not been conservative, to say the least. It's been attacking to one end and then counter-attacking to the opposite end. The Raiders look just to control the ball. Beautiful through ball there by Hannah Henderson. Good piece of skill here. Fantastic work. Can she get an outcome? And yet another crunching tackle there by the All-Stars. As you see the counter-attack being launched. Great step there by Alexa Knott. Can she get the ball in? Game is still live. Can outcome be got here? There we go. Fantastic piece of work. Ball goes into the circle. Striker with the presence of mind to put the ball onto her foot. First penalty corner of the game for the Raiders. Let's see if they can convert. Or will the All-Stars All-Star defense prevail against the raiding Raiders? As we see on the top of the castle, we have Alexa Knott and Sam Flint. 2 power flickers. Can they get the conversion? Push is good. Let's skew. Good piece of play. Good trap there by Sam Flint. Onto Jody Blows with a hit. Great save there by the goalkeeper. Fantastic piece of play. Unfortunate to give a free hit away. Ball is taken quickly. Great piece of goalkeeping there. That is all-star goalkeeping at its finest. As we get a replay here. Sam Flint lays the ball off to Jody Blows. Takes the hit. Beautiful, beautiful save there by the all-star goalkeeper. Ladies and gents, we are back after a bit of technical issues here from the studio side. It's still 0-0 in the contest with 3 minutes to play in the first chukker of the game. The Raiders have truly been hammering away at the All-Stars as the wind picks up after that hit. And the counter-attack is launched, but Sam Flint is there for the interception. Taken quickly again, and the Raiders are attacking down the middle of the park. Another free hit one. Good piece of diagonal play there. Yet another diagonal ball. And circle entry, can they get an outcome? Oh, beautiful tackle there. Beautiful save there by the goalkeeper, and a long corner is awarded for the Raiders. All-Star goalkeeper has been on fire in this first 12 minutes. The legs are not back on the ball. She chooses to play out, try to build up the play as a rude one ball is being played in. And a free hit to the Raiders just outside the 23-meter line. Good piece of one-on-one play here. Good left foot pass into Sam Flynn. Can he drive that baseline? Picks out a player. Unfortunately, hits a foot. And a free hit out for the All-Star girls. Big ball into the middle of the field. Good piece of work there by the All-Stars midfield. All-Stars take it quickly yet again, looking to try and pick up that high-hanging striker. As we see Jade Regnard just coming off her line, making sure that ball fizzles out into touch. And a 16-yard hit awarded to the Raiders. The rain has been coming down, but it hasn't dropped the quality of the game. And the girls have been ever as excited as ever to be playing, as we can see by this performance. Good piece of play here yet again by the All-Stars. Can they drive in circle entry? Can they get an outcome? Looking to find a foot, but Alexa Nod is there to clean it up. And a free hit out for the Raiders girls. And a big chuck. Beautiful chuck. Beautiful piece of control there from the overhead. And the turnover yet again. And ball goes into the D. All-Star striker on the ball. Can they get an outcome? Nothing wrong so far. Nothing wrong. And a 16-yard hit is awarded for the Raiders. I think in that final third, the rain is just coming to the eyes of the players a bit, trying to find the pass. Unfortunately not connecting yet, but there's still loads of hockey still to be played. As we are coming down, as we're counting down the seconds for the end of the first chukker. Counter in here on the tomahawk. And it flies over the crossbar. It's a good chance, a good opportunity. As the All-Stars look to break the deadlock at the end of the first chukker. We'll have a quick 2-minute break. Coaches quickly trying to get their tactics across. Try and get that motivation up for the girls. And the rain has come, and the rain keeps coming down as we see the crowd by the Alan Lacey stand underneath the covered roof. At the first quarter break, it is 0-0. We'll be back in the next minute. Start of the second chukker, ladies and gentlemen. Scoreline reads 0-0 in the clash of the Titans between the All-Stars and the Raiders here at the Under 18 Girls section at the Cape Town Premier League 5.0. It has been an end-to-end contest with both teams looking to break the deadlock. Both teams had excellent opportunities, just looking for that final connection in the final third. The Raiders have been building up. As that ball fizzles out into touch for a 16-yard hit. As you see the high press from the All-Stars, but getting through it ever so quickly and efficiently. But a turnover in the middle of the park, and Jody Blows driving. Can they get yet another circle entry? Can they get an outcome from this? Goalkeeper saves yet again, and a looks like a penalty corner is awarded for the Raiders. Can the All-Stars defense prevail yet again? In the previous penalty corner, we had Alexa Knott and Sam Flint at the top of the D. Will they change it up, or will they keep it the same? They keep it the same with Alexa on Castle 1 and Sam on Castle 2, with Hannah Henderson to inject. Injection is good. Good stop to Alexa, but it's zigzag to Alexa. And a long corner awarded just off target, but it's a save from the All-Star defender. Ball fizzles out into touch, and here we go yet again. Jody Blows on the ball. Can they get yet another outcome here? Good piece of play there by Jody Blows, finding her striker. And it's a good hit. Saved by the goalkeeper. And another long corner awarded for the Raiders. As we see the rain pouring down. Luckily the turf and these facilities are excellent, and they've been holding the pressure well from the weather. And these girls have made sure to keep you entertained at home with some electrifying hockey on display, with Alexa Knott with a big tackle. It's a great tackle. Excellent piece of defensive work there by Alexa Knott. Into Hannah Henderson, plays the dog leg out to the left back. Beautiful work, great outletting here from the Raiders as they look to enter on that left-hand side of the field. Jody Blows back on the ball. Can they get yet another outcome? And Raiders applying the pressure, but the All-Stars are hammering away at the attack. Excellent piece of defense here by the All-Stars as they get out of there yet again. We get a replay on this save. It's a great save there. See Jody Blows back on the ball again in the middle of the park. Trying to connect with the players, just slowing the game down ever so slightly. Getting a bit of a break in. You see Anthony Rimbolt, umpire for the game on the near side of the field. And in the background, Sean Hinchelwood commanding his players forward, looking to get that outcome to break the deadlock. As we see Sam Flint on the ball, beautiful through ball down the line. Good piece of work, and yet another free hit for the Raiders. This time in the 23. Can they get yet another outcome? See Chris Esom in the background, enjoying the weather as ever. Good turn there by Jody Blows. The All-Stars defense have truly been remarkable. Every time the ball carrier comes in, there's always two All-Star defenders putting their sticks and bodies on the line to keep them out. See the subs preparing to come onto the field to make an impact. Great work here. Beautiful through ball down the right-hand touchline. Can they enter on the T-point? In by the baseline. Can they get an outcome? Ball fizzles. That's a great interception there by Hannah Henderson. She's driving down that right-hand touchline yet again. Finding Jody Blows in the middle of the park. Excellent piece of play. Switching from zone 3 to zone 1. Another big ball down the line. Fizzles out into touch on the sideline. Like we said at the start of the contest, it's a top of the table clash. All Stars are in that #1 spot with the Raiders shortly on their heels in that second spot. Raiders are looking to take that top spot away from the All Stars, but can the All Stars put on an all-star display and keep that #1 spot? The Raiders have truly been raiding this all-star team, trying to find those outcomes to break the deadlock here. It's a beautiful turnover on the left-hand on that left-hand touchline. So free hit is awarded for the Raiders. Just inside that 23-meter line, Alexa not back on the ball, plays it all the way out into her half. A big ball back to Alexa with a great interception there by the All-Stars. Can she pick out her player? Beautiful ball down the line. Can they get an outcome from this counter-attack? Great ball in, but Hannah Henderson in the correct spot. Covering the hotline, making sure that her team's defense is solid. That's great work. Ball goes out. All Stars free hit on that right-hand touchline. The game still at 0-0 with 4 minutes left in the first half. Will one of these two teams look to break that scoreboard down and get one goal to put their team in the lead? Or will they just see out the half and bring the energy at the start of the third chukka? Good piece of play here yet again. Great interception there by the Raiders. Raiders back on the ball. Excellent tackle by the All-Stars. The ball goes out. Free hit awarded to the Raiders. Sam Flint back on the ball. Great through ball there yet again by Sam Flint. Onto that right-hand touchline. Great save yet again by the All-Star goalkeeper, keeping her team in the contest. Great awareness from the goalkeeper, seeing that the strike is continuing with the advantage. Blocking the shot and cancelling out the penalty corner. Yet another long corner for the Raiders with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play of the first half. Big overhead thrown into Sam Flint into that right-hand corner. Loose ball into the middle of the park, intercepted. Can they launch their counter-attack? There she is yet again, Alexa Knott. Getting the free hit, plays the ball directly into the circle, gets the ball to Jody Blows. Jody Blows drives. Keep driving, keep driving. Can she get an outcome here? Ball's in, good tackling there, nothing wrong. Alexa Knott back on the ball. Tries to get the ball into the striker's path. The ball fizzles out into touch, and a 16-yard hit is awarded to the All-Stars girls. that defense prevails yet again. You see Jody Blows marshalling her troops. Will they go for full pressure? Jody Blows cuts the back pass. Big pressure being applied. Great effort there by the all-star right back, winning the free hit. Lexanot back on the ball, winning yet another free hit. Ball gets played into zone 2. Can they find that crucial outcome with Jody Blows back on the ball? Can she go around the goalkeeper? Trying to find a foot, trying to win a foul. Great save yet again by the all-star goalkeeper. Ball goes out into touch for a 16-yard hit with 1 minute left to play in the second chukker. That's yet again outstanding goalkeeping from the all-star goalkeeper, keeping her team alive in the contest. We see Sam Flint in our picture getting yet another replay of this beautiful piece of goalkeeping. Excellent awareness of the goalkeeper to push it out of the way of the Raiders striker and onto her defender stick. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Will they look for the most direct ball? Big chuck in onto Hannah Henderson, free on top D, into Jody Blows with a back space shot. Unfortunately hitting the turf as the ball, as it's a free hit for the Raiders. No danger there. And with that whistle, we come to the end of the first half in the contest between the Raiders and the All-Stars, the top of the table clash. 0-0 at halftime. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third quarter in the contest between the Raiders and the All-Stars. The score going into the third chukker is 0-0, with neither team yet to get onto that scoreboard. just waiting here for this third chucket to get underway, waiting for the push off. The rain has ever so slightly gotten a bit lighter, but these goals are ready to bring you with some, ready to entertain you with some electrifying hockey as we get the game back underway. 0-0 in the contest. The Raiders have definitely been the team that has been controlling the play. However, the All-Stars have been defending their hearts out and been hitting the Raiders on their counter-attack. Both teams had equal amount of opportunities to get themselves onto that score sheet, but the defense of both teams have just been outstanding in this top of the table clash. Neither team wants to lose it here. As you see the All-Stars getting the ball up onto their field, entering that 23-meter line with Alexa not back on the ball, clearing the ball out. A long corner awarded for the All-Stars. Big ball into top D. Great tackle there by Jody Blows. It's a bit of confusion there as the ball goes in, and it is a goal for the All-Stars against the run of play. Beautiful stuff. A bit of confusion there from both teams, but All-Stars were awake for the challenge. Plays the ball quickly, gets the ball in, and they've scored, capitalizing on the opportunity. Fantastic work here by the All-Stars. As we get a view of the replay, a bit of confusion there by the Raiders. The hit comes in, just goes past the goalkeeper's pads and in to the goal box, hitting that backboard, sideboard. Beautiful piece of play. Let's see what the Raiders can do. Can the Raiders pull it back? As it stands, the All-Stars will keep their position at the top of the table. A good piece of work here yet again. Alexa not on the ball, driving down straight through the middle of the park. And Jody Blows on the ball now. Big arc, gets the hit in. Takes a touch off the defender and fizzles out into touch. And a long corner awarded for the Raiders as we see Alexa not on our screen. On the ball now, Sam Flint. The Raiders have been using that right-hand side of the field very well in the contest. A big tackle there by Alexander. And here comes that's blistering pace here by the All-Star forward, beating the defender on the tomahawk shot. Unfortunately hitting the back of the stick, and a free hit for the Raiders, but that was a beautiful piece of play there by the All-Stars forward. Scintillating pace, to say the least. Alexa not looking to connect against the grain with that outside link. And down the left-hand touchline, here comes the All-Stars. Great piece of 3D skills. Can she win an outcome? Big tackle, great save by the Raiders goalkeeper. And Jody Blows back on the ball, up into the air with no danger. Great piece of work here by the Raiders, utilizing the space on the wide, cutting infield. Big pressure being applied here onto the All-Stars left back. And a free hit to the Raiders inside the 23. Taken quickly, tries to get the ball up into the air under immense pressure. Big hit in. Can an outcome be won here? And nothing wrong, and here's the counter-attack being launched by the All-Stars. This game has truly come to life at the start of the third chukker with a big chuck there from Sam Flint. And all smiles here from the Raiders striker as she looks to break onto that scoreboard, onto the score sheet for the Raiders. Blindside press here from, oh, and that's a hit, dangerous hit from the All-Stars defender onto the Raiders striker. And a free hit just outside the circle. Big tackle coming in. Fortunately, a bit of shielding here from the Raiders striker. And a free hit out for the All-Stars. Big pressure yet again. Big ball down the middle. Intercepted. Alexa not back on the ball. Big ball in. Ball fizzles out into touch. Yet another 16-yard hit for the All-Stars. Great piece of breaking the line there from the All-Star centre back. Unfortunately, the ball is turned over, and now the Raiders are on the attack yet again. Good piece of skill here, individual play. Great tackle. Can she connect with Jody Blows? Jody Blows on that right foot. Great save. Jody Blows back on the ball. Can she get an outcome for her team? Ball goes up, bobbles up into the air. Great piece of play here from the All-Stars, putting their body on the line. A beautiful ball into that middle of the park. Sam Flint with the pressure. Great piece of work here by Sam Flint. Very composed on the ball. Protecting it very well in the middle of the park. Bit of silky skills here from the Raiders centre back. Great dog leg pass there by Jody Blows, connecting with that left back. Great work here, great work, and the ball goes in, and it's a free hit again for the All-Stars. The All-Stars defense have truly been putting on a remarkable display of defending, a masterclass of sorts, if you would call it. Jody Blows with the big hit in. Great piece of goalkeeping here by the All-Stars. Big chuck in. That's a goal from outside, so it has to count as 2. Oh, I'm kidding. As you see, a 16-yard hit yet again for the All-Stars. Playing the ball out wide. You can see the fatigue setting in in the goals. High press has been dialed down by the Raiders, but these All-Star goals are full of energy after going 1-0 up in the contest. Great piece of work here. Good piece of skill. Oh, that is absolutely sensational. A turn and a flick over the shoulder of the goalkeeper into the roof of the net. And the All-Stars lead the contest 2-0. That's truly counter-attack hockey at its finest. We'll get another look at this. Great piece of work here. Put the ball, stick on the ball, over the shoulder. That is a fantastic finish. And that puts her team 2 goals to the good. The All-Stars have been defending the majority of the game, being tested countless amounts of times. But on the counter-attack, they have been ruthless and slotting in the goals when they are getting the opportunities. Great piece of work here. Alexa not back on the ball yet again with a tomahawk hit up into the air. Ball fizzles out, and it is a long corner for the Raiders. Can they make this opportunity count? With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the third chukker. Yet again, great defense by the All-Stars. The ball fizzles out into touch. And a free hit in the 23. It's a tester for Hannah Henderson. Great piece of work here yet again. Oh, Banabaita, see you later. That's fantastic piece of skill there by the All-Stars. Just slowing down the play ever so slightly. Sam Flint back on the ball, keeping the ball for her team. Unfortunately, commentator's curse sets in, gives the ball away, and another turnover. So we see Alexa Knott back on the ball, down to Hannah Henderson, up to Sam Flint, into Alexa Knott. Tiki-taka at its finest, and a Route 1 crunch ball in there from Alexa Knott. Unfortunately, lifts the ball a bit dangerous. We have 90 seconds left to play until the third chukker break. These All-Star goals have been ruthless on the counter-attacks, scoring 2 goals against the run of play. Great work here yet again by the Raiders. Great piece of play. Puts the ball into the space. The defender trying to clean up. Great tackle. The ball goes out, and it is a free hit for the All-Stars. Big hit coming in. A hit being deemed dangerous. Our free hits for the Raiders inside the 23 with 10 seconds left to play. Hannah Henderson on the ball. Can she get the ball into the D? Unfortunately, a bit of obstruction there. With 4 seconds left to play. All-Stars clear the ball out. And that whistle brings us to the end of the third chukker. The All-Stars have truly come alive in the third chukker of this contest by scoring 2 quick counter-attack goals against the run of play. Now they're leading, and they're going to look to secure their spot at the top of the table at the under 18, in the under 18 goal section at the Cape Town Premier League. We'll see you in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers of all ages, we are back at the Cape Town Premier League for the 4th chukker in the clash of the Titans between the All-Stars and the Raiders. All-Stars are leading the contest 2-0 with 12 minutes left to play. Will the Raiders keep on with their raiding onslaught? And will the All-Stars All-Star defense prevail in the 4th and final chukker of the game? As we see the Raiders applying immense pressure early on in the chukker, trying to get that first goal to boost the confidence. And the counter-attack launched again. It's a great tackle, hard tackle there by Alexa Knott. Not afraid to put the body on the line. As we see in the background, the under 18 boys warming up for their contest. It's a beautiful field splitting pass onto the outside and a hit. Just going straight across the face of the D, and Ball goes out into the corner for a Raiders free hit. Sam Flint on the ball, making it live. Putting the ball into Alexa Knott. Cool, calm and collected, puts the ball onto her foot, wins the 16. And a big chuck. A big ball into the onto that right-hand touchline. Pressure being applied here by the Raiders. And a turnover is won. Raiders truly going to be looking to just gun forward with every opportunity they get, with Sam Flint with a beautiful overhead into that right-hand corner. Excellent piece of skill here by the girls. Hannah Henderson into the park. Jody Blows on the ball. Beautiful tackle there by the All-Stars. Not afraid. Big ball in there by Jody Blows. Finds her teammate. Another crunch tackle there by the All-Stars. And a clash of the bodies. Both players truly supported the Bokke last night. Good piece of work here by the Raiders. Getting that ball 5. Trying to get that ball in. Looking for a loose ball. Can they put the ball onto a foot? Free hits out here for the All-Stars. All-Stars have definitely been soaking up all the pressure, but have come out on top with every opportunity. The All-Stars look to break down that right-hand touchline yet again. Sam Flint on the ball. Sam Flint looking to find Hannah Henderson, but yet another counter-attack is launched. And it's a beautiful ball into the high-hanging striker, looking to get yet another goal on the counter-attack. A 16-yard hit for the Raiders. Will they press forward with another overhead? They'll play it. Excellent piece of positional play. A great tackle in the middle of the park here by the All-Stars. And Alexa Knott there yet again winning a foul. A 16-yard hit for the Raiders. The Raiders going to have to act quickly. Will Alexa Knott go for the aerial ball again? Yet another aerial ball from Alexa Knott. Executed with pinpoint precision. Finding a Raiders striker. And Raiders just looking to connect the midfield. Trying to break through. Hannah Henderson applying immense pressure. Ball goes out. A good piece of play here by the All-Stars. Truly composed hockey being played as they work it out at the back. You see a zoomed in view of the Alan Lacey stand. All the parents and supporters and friends and family underneath the roofs. Because it's a cold, windy and rainy day here at Western Province Cricket Club. The heart of Cape Town Premier League hockey. All-Star Girls have truly just kept their composure in the game. Great piece of skill there by the Raiders defender with Alexa Knott on the ball. Goes for that aerial ball yet again. Another monstrous overhead being chucked. Beautiful pinpoint precision yet again. Unfortunately, the ball goes from the stick to the body. And a free hit for the All-Stars. And a bit of a mistake there. Immense pressure being applied here by the Raiders. 6 minutes left in the contest. All-Stars are leading the game. 2-0. Another free hits one here. Hannah Henderson back on the ball. Takes the safer route, goes back to Sam Flint. Moving the ball out and around the back. Up to down to Alexa Knott. Finding Jody Blows, back to Hannah Henderson. Good piece of work here by Sam Flint. Great work here by the Raiders, playing some expert positional hockey. We see Jody blows back on the ball, trying to drive in. She wins a free hit just inside the 5. Ball goes into Hannah Henderson. Big ball in. Can they win an outcome? Nothing wrong there. Ball still live. Good work there. Great piece of goalkeeping. Can the Raiders get something from this opportunity? The All-Stars goalkeepers have been on fire today. Oh, it's a big hit out. Great tackle there by Alexa Knott. Yet again. Crunching tackle. That's a beautiful ball from zone 2 up to zone 1. Attacking down the left-hand side of the field. Finding that T-point entry. Ball still live. All-Star striker did exceptionally well to keep the ball in play there. Sam Flint. Cool, calm, and composed. Puts the ball onto her foot. Here's a replay. That's a great piece of goalkeeping yet again by the All-Stars. With 4 minutes left to play. The Raiders are beginning to feel. Get a circle entry here. Can she get an outcome from the circle entry? Will she have? Can she get support? That's a big hit in. And a bit of confusion here from everybody, but the ball didn't go in. Great save there by the defenders. Went behind the goalkeeper, cleared off the line. Great piece of work as we enter down the T-point. And a penalty corner awarded to the Raiders. Can they convert the opportunity? Raiders are definitely looking to get 1 goal back. The 2-0 trap is in effect. Can they pull one back? Apply the most pressure to get that second one. On the top of the D, we have the combination of Alexa Knott and Sam Flint and Hannah Henderson to inject. Injection is good into Sam. Into Alexa Knott. Gets slipped. And yet another penalty corner re-award. As you see the Raiders just discuss their plan of action. With Hannah Henderson back on the ball, ready to inject. Up to Alexa Knott. Big flick in. Good save. Save is a bit dangerous into the face of Hannah Henderson. But steel doesn't break so easily. Yet another penalty corner. 2 minutes left in the game. Push. Stop. Flick. Oh, it's a beautiful flick and an even better stick save by the All-Stars goalkeeper. That was an exceptional stick save here by the goalkeeper. Truly putting in an All-Star shift for a team as we see the counter-attack being launched yet again. The All-Stars back with a 2v1 against the Raiders. Can they score against the run of play? And the ball goes just past that right-hand upright. And a 16-yard hit for the Raiders. As we get a replay of this flick. Beautiful flick, nice and high, and an exceptional stick save by the goalkeeper. These 2 goalkeepers from the All-Stars have decided they're not getting beaten today. You see the Raiders trying to get another outcome. Get Alexa Knott back onto the ball. We get a replay from this counter-attack. Exceptional stuff. A 2v1 situation. Beats the player. Just tries to get it into that bottom corner. Just misses that upright. See Sam Flint on the ball. Can they get an outcome in the last minute of the game? Hannah Henderson on the ball. Jody Blow is applying the pressure. Unfortunately gives away the foul. And All Stars will truly just take their time with the 60-yard hit with 30 seconds left to play. Big hit down the middle of the field. Get the ball as far away from your goal box as possible. Let the Raiders run. Good piece of work here with 20 seconds left. Seconds left. All Stars have possession of the ball in the half of the Raiders, and the final whistle is blown, and the All Stars have truly blown away the Raiders attack and prevailed with a 2-0 victory as they secure their spot at the top of the table in the under 18 girls section here at CPL 5.0. All Stars truly putting on an electrifying performance, showing why they are deserving of that first place spot. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fantastic game, and we'll see you in the clash of the titans between the under 18 Raiders boys versus the under 18 All Stars boys. See you then.